Just Chanel here.
Hey guys, Just Chanel here. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is super special because I am about to eat my keto heart out. I'm cooking a ton of food today to do keto meal prep and also a keto Q&A. So I'm super excited about this. Yeah, let's get into these recipes and the question and answer. All right, so here's everything that I am preparing today. I have double of each recipe. So this is a mozzarella stuffed meatloaf, which I'm so excited about because this looks so good. Smoky chicken with cachata, and I'm guessing that's a red cabbage. Yeah, sauteed cabbage with cumin is what it's paired with. And then this here is a kale Caesar salad with pork.
Absolutely love Green Chef because it makes keeping up with keto a breeze with easy to follow recipes. There are 5 different recipes to choose from every single week. Each recipe ranges in net carbs with all meals under 20 grams of net carbs per serving, so you can switch it up a lot. And the variety just keeps me super excited about making sure I stick to my keto lifestyle since it can be a little hard and repetitive. All right, y'all, so I got on live, and if you caught it, you know what I'm talking about. But I basically cook the majority of the food on live. We're making some good progress here. I'm about to put this pork tenderloin for the salad. I'm about to sear this in a pan and then pop it in the oven. I have some cabbage going here. Ooh. And then a lot of the food's already ready, so yeah. Beets and radishes roasting in the oven. It's going down. I'm so excited to eat at this point because my stomach's growling. I don't know how anything tastes yet, so I'm ready to get into it. Everything came out looking so good. So I have the smoked chicken with ricotta cheese. That is paired with this cabbage here, just like cabbage, onions, garlic, and a cilantro vinaigrette. Then the kale Caesar with Swiss and sunflower seeds, some beets and radishes, and then this pork loin, which I'm really excited to eat. It looks so good. I sliced half of it. So delicious. And then we have our meatloaf. These are like little mini meatloafs, which I thought was cute. Mozzarella cheese in the middle, and some sauteed greens. This is green chard, with mushrooms and onions. Alrighty guys, so now that I have finished cooking and I also actually took a nap, I'm gonna go ahead and answer some questions that I've been getting about keto. I went on my Instagram and also here on YouTube and asked you all to leave me any questions that you want answered. So here we have a lot of questions I have on my iPad, and we're gonna start with number 1, which of course is what is keto. A lot of people are not actually aware of what it is. I had no idea either. I just knew that like at first I couldn't eat a lot of carbs, but in reality, keto is a high fat diet. So our bodies are accustomed to converting carbs into energy, but when you eliminate those carbs, you have to replace it with something else. And keto is a high fat diet where your body becomes accustomed to using all the fats that you're eating, burning that into energy. Yeah. So simply put, that exactly is what it is. It's moderate protein, very, very like no carbs basically, and extremely high fat. So the next question is, how many carbs can I consume on keto? And this was a tough one because when I first started keto, I just couldn't figure it out. Like if you just Google that question, Google will tell you that you should be eating less than 50 carbs per day. But that can get a little bit tricky because 50 carbs is actually quite a bit of carbs on keto, and once you really master how to get your body in ketosis and maintain ketosis, you don't even need 50 carbs. So I usually stick anywhere between like 20 and 22 carbs per day, and that's net carb. The next question is, what macros should I go by? And that honestly depends on your goals. Are you trying to maintain your weight? Are you trying to lose weight? Everyone can't go by the same macros. I stick to a 1,400 calorie per day diet. So usually I'm consuming anywhere between like 63 grams of protein, 100 to 122 grams of fat, and then around like
25 carbs, 22 carbs. So your percentages based on you just want to make sure that when you start, sorry about the airplane, you just want to make sure that when you're on keto, you're counting your macros, and the majority of your calories are calories from fat, if that makes sense. So like 70 to 75% of what you're eating should be fat. 5% should be carbs, and then the rest being protein. Okay, so then the next question is, what app do I use to track my macros? I don't know who asked this, but I say this in every single video. I use my MyFitnessPal. I know a lot of people have recommended it's like a carb tracker or carb app or something like that. I haven't looked into it just because MyFitnessPal works for me, but there are a lot of different apps, free apps out there that you can use to count your macros, and it's the best way to go, because just trying to like guess everything and thinking that you're eating enough fat and like those percentages like that 75, 5, 20, like thinking that you're doing that is not gonna work. You need to really count your food. Next thing, what's the keto flu? So this is something that I touched on during my first week of keto, because y'all, the keto flu is so real. It hit me so hard. I didn't know what was going on. I had the worst headache. So your body's transitioning. When you take something away from your body, you know, it's like, what the heck are you doing to me? So for instance, I was used to eating anywhere from like 120 to 175 grams of carbs per day, and that was just between, I love fruit, so between eating quite a bit of fruit, I would have like fruit 2 to 3 times a day, and then I would usually have like rice or potatoes or bread or something in the morning, and then again like a really small portion either for lunch or dinner. So yeah, when you are feeding your body so much of something, it gets accustomed to it, and then when you take that away, your body is going to react. It's like withdrawal. So the keto flu is almost like a carb withdrawal. And also after that first week of keto, I did so much research because my headaches were horrible. I basically found out that I was lacking in electrolytes, but I do Gatorade Zero, which has, you know, good electrolytes, but of course no carbs, and then bone broths and things like that. Make sure I don't get the keto flu again, because that joint is no joke. It's like you're going through like real withdrawals. I don't know, like it sucks. What vegetables and fruits should I consume on keto? So fruit, it's barely any. That's why it's so important to track your macros. I love fruit, so I do like occasionally eat blueberries and pineapple, and then like if I'm just really craving a piece of fruit, that'll be like my treat for the day. It'll be the only carb that I have all day. But as far as vegetables are imperative in keto, because you want to make sure your food is digesting, especially with you eating meat. Like for instance, my body wasn't used to me eating so much meat, and I'm now kind of like reintroducing meat into my diet on a daily basis. So the vegetables are considered a carb, but you want to make sure you're choosing vegetables that are low carb. So this would include spinach. Like you can have so much spinach on keto. So I have spinach salads, I do like spinach wraps, I do sauteed spinach. Also broccoli is okay, kale is okay. What else? Asparagus, and I think Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts are good, but you want to just still make sure that you're tracking these things, because the vegetables have carbs. Another question is, what does an average day on keto look like? So for me, an average day on keto is waking up in the morning and having keto coffee, which is like a bulletproof coffee. I use the Omega Power Creamer. It's like a keto-friendly coffee creamer. It's really just like oil and butter and stuff. It's like a creamer butter or something like that. Anyway, but I drink that, and I have been fasting, so I only consume food within like an 8-hour period, and that just works for me. And I don't know, it's so much. It just makes your day run smoother anyway, because you don't have to worry about eating. Whereas like on your traditional lean diet, you are having to eat like 6 times a day every 3 hours, and it's just like, yo, I don't have time for this. Like, I'm a whole adult, I'm busy. So me just having to eat like 8 hours a day is cool. But I drink my coffee in the morning. I eat breakfast, which is usually like either my keto grain bowl or egg with avocado. I sometimes will eat bacon. Sometimes I go out for like brunch and stuff, and if I'm going out to eat, I'll usually get a really big omelet. So good. And then I don't get any like toast or potatoes or grits or fruit or anything. I just have a nice big omelet with like some ham or some bacon or something in it. And then for lunch and dinner, I'm either eating like a huge salad with a protein, you know, salmon or tuna or chicken breast, or a sauteed or steamed vegetable with a protein as well. A lot of people automatically assume that you have to eat so much meat on keto, and when I first started I was, but now like I can go an entire day without touching a piece of meat and still meet my macros, which sounds insane to me. So I'm actually going to do like either a 3 or 5 day, like I haven't decided if I want it to be vegan or vegetarian yet, but some sort of cleanse where I'm able to show you guys how you can be keto and not eat meat, because it's just not necessary. Like, you don't have to. You can be pescatarian and be keto. Like, there's so many different options. So yeah, what are your keto staples? So I actually have a video on this, my keto essentials. Definitely one of them being that power creamer, because it has 14 grams of fat and it's plant-based, and I'm just able to like start my day with that. Even if I'm like not super hungry, I can just go ahead and get my keto going. Almond butter is huge. Pecans, I love some pecans. What else? Spinach. Spinach is really like a staple, honestly, because it's the only vegetable that's like super low in carbs. You can just have so much of it, and it's like available everywhere, so you don't have to worry about, you know, you don't have to go to like a farmer's market to get it. Avocados are bomb.com. I feel like Gatorade is a staple now. Gatorade Zero, some sort of electrolyte drink is a staple. Between like having a good keto coffee, having a good snack, like good keto snack, which I just like to do protein shakes and add some extra keto creamer or like MCT oil or something to them, and then almond butter. Like, those 3 things alone can just get you like really, really far with keto. And the last question is, what made me try keto? And honestly, you guys made me try keto. Like, I was so against it. I just felt like, oh my gosh, like, how the heck am I not gonna eat pizza? I was like, they are tripping. Like, I will not eat meat, but you're telling me I can't have pizza? Like, what? I was just really like, no, I love me some cheese pizza. And so many people have been asking me for like a year to try keto, and I didn't want me trying keto just to be like I went keto for a week, because I mean, I'm not gonna see anything happen really. So I wanted to make sure that if I started it, that it was something that I was committed to doing for like a long period of time. As of right now, I plan to continue keto throughout the summertime, but then after that, you know, we'll just kind of see what happens. I'm definitely going to continue with a low carb diet, but I don't know, I guess we'll just see like how much success I have with keto. Doing it for at least like 3 months strict keto is my goal. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if y'all have any other questions down below. I'll be answering comments. I'm gonna go ahead and start eating this meal prep. Make sure you check out Green Chef. My link will be down in the description box. Green Chef is really the GOAT. Like, I honestly don't know what I would do without them, because my meal plan, I love my meal plan by Gauge Girl Training, but sometimes you just need something a little bit different, and Green Chef is like literally my keto cheats without actually going against my keto. So yeah, I'm so excited. I'm excited to eat. This food smells good. So I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you in the next video.